welcome. How is everyone doing on this night? You all know this is your girl, Miss Kiwi, and I stay in the building. Hello, beautiful. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I am good. In a minute, we are going to allow you to introduce yourself once I get all my co hosts and everything announced. And we are excited and can't wait to talk to you, okay?
Okay, I'm
All right.
excited
All
too.
right now. All right. Miss Mink, you there?
I'm here. I am here. You know, I'm excited.
All
I'm
right
really, really
now.
excited and proud of this young lady that we are going to be talking to this evening.
All right. All right. So you all tune in. Come on, support our youth. 515-599-1687. Call in and be a part of the conversation. I know you all are interested in the youth. If not, get interested.
Yes, we need all the support. When it comes to our youth, it's all about the support. Us as adults, even the younger teenagers, come on, support each other. Support. I can't speak enough on what the importance is of supporting. That's one of our main visions here at Why Not Say It, is we want to bridge the gap between the youth and our seasoned individuals, because it's time. It is time. We want to take our youth back. And our show tonight is so motivating. And I want the youth to get motivated, because we already have some powerhouses that are our co-junior hosts for Why Not Say It. And they host our Reach One, Teach One segment. But we have a young entrepreneur that has stepped out there, and she has got the ball, and hey, she rolling with it.
All
Miss
right now.
Kiwi?
All right now. And we do want to give a shout out to our Reach One, Teach One host, Mr. Isaiah. He will
Hey,
also be kind
Zara.
of showing some of his drawings that he has done for tonight. And tonight it's all about Miss Zara. So we are ready and ready for her to introduce herself and tell us all about it.
Yes. Miss Zara, can you tell us who you are?
My name is Zara Dardy and I live in St. Louis. I wrote the book Broken Promise and I love to read books. And I go to a magnet school because I took the gifted test and I passed it.
All
I
right.
have a little brother, and he's one, and he's very cute.
Really cute.
I also have 8 or 7 siblings
Okay.
I love.
All right now.
Okay.
Actually,
And
8.
how old are you, Zara?
8.
You're 8 years old?
All
Okay.
right. All right. I
Okay.
am
Well, which magnet
excited.
school is it that you go to?
Malincrod Academy of Gifted Instructed.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All
And what
right.
grade did you
Okay.
say you are in?
Malincrod Gifted Academy of Malincrod Malincrod Gifted Academy.
And
And
what
what
grade
grade
are
are
you?
you?
I'm going to 3rd.
All right. All
Oh,
right.
that's a blessing.
I am so excited. I am so excited. Well, let's get right into it because I'm excited to hear about this book. And I would like to know what motivated you at 8 years old to write a book, Zara.
Well, my mom wanted me to write something that was like different and something that would like make people happier. But I said, no, mom, I just want a book that shares my feelings and say like how to do this, how to control this. So people know not to like punch and hit on people or things and just calming down so they can do it.
All right. Okay. So tell me a little bit about your book. Your book is it about bullying? Just tell me about your book. Let me know what we can share with the young people that's listening.
My book is about when my dad doesn't come, me and my family go to the carnival and we had fun and I say prayers, I write in my diary, and then I have my author's note.
All right. You sound like you're very busy.
Yes. So, Zara, what inspired you to write the book? What were you thinking? What was it your inspiration?
What inspired me to write this book is that this is a true story, and I wanted kids to know even though you cannot control their action, but you can control yours.
All
Oh my
right.
goodness,
That is
that's
such a good thing to go
And it's
by.
okay to cry because when somebody disappoints you, you can cry or go to a adult that trusts you because somebody will always have your back.
All right. Oh my God.
absolutely. You are absolutely true. So you stated that you have a total of 8 siblings, but you mentioned your little brother. You said he's 1 years old. How how much of a big sister are you?
Well, I'm not a big sister because I have four older brothers.
Okay, okay. But you're a big sister to your 1 year old, and you're the one that wrote the book, right? Do
Yes.
you have you read that to him?
No.
You
No,
haven't.
you haven't.
But do you read books to him?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
You
well,
read the books to him.
that's a part of being a big sister. When you read to your brother, that's taking time out of your time and being a big sister to read to your brother. That's
And
good.
he's going to appreciate that too. He's
Yes.
going to remember those moments, those special moments when you read to him. But I think also, do you feel that you're an inspiration for him, or you're setting a good example for him by doing what it is that you're doing?
Yes, because my mom said that when my brother is older, he'll remember what I did to him and he
Hmm.
did to me. And that depends on the relationship we have.
All
Okay.
right. Okay.
Okay. Yes. It's very important to, build that relationship with your siblings. I'm a big sister. And as a matter of fact, I'm the oldest sister of 4. And one of my sisters is in the studio. We co-host together, and we also co-host with my younger brother and my brother, my older brother, who is younger than me, but he wrote a book. He also wrote a book, so he's an author. He's an author too. Can you tell everyone where your book is now and where they can get it?
They can get it on Google. They can go to Google. They can type my name and my book, and then my picture will show up or some other books. And then you click on the website. You click on the website. You click on the website, and then when you click on the website, it shows my book, and that's the original link. And then I have Amazon. You type up my book.
All
Okay,
right.
but
Well,
you said it's on Google.
she said it's on
Yes.
Google. Yes.
Okay,
All right, you
okay.
all heard that now. Go get her book. It's out on Google, and you also can get it on Amazon. Put in her name, and her picture will pop up. Come on, you all. We have to support our youth. It is amazing that she's 8 years old and she wanted to write a book. So we have to
Yes.
support our youth.
So Zara, I'm trying to bring the book up so that I can show everyone. I ordered my book. However, my book won't be here till Sunday. I was hoping that it was going to be here tonight so that I could show it live on the show so that everybody could see what your book cover looks like so they'll know what to look for. Do you have it? You got a copy? Yes.
All
All
right,
right.
let's see it.
Also in the libraries. Mom, what library is it?
It's in St. Louis City Library.
St.
All
Louis
right.
City Libraries.
St. Louis City Library. You can also get it there.
Hold
Go
your book back
support.
up for us, Zara. All right, Broken Promises
Broken
by
Promises.
Zara Is it Dardy? Was
Darty.
Dardy? I'm
Darty.
sorry.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
the back of it tells you. And this is a very inspirational book because why did you state that you wrote this book? Because you wanted to do what?
I wanted to show kids how to release their anger.
All
Okay.
right. All right. That is awesome. That is awesome. So, what do your friends think about your book?
I only told one of my friends and she liked it.
All right. Well, that's good. I'm sure she went out and supported and got your book as well. Hi, Mom. How are you? She probably didn't
I
hear
mean,
me.
you make me. Thank you so much for having
You're
Zara on.
welcome. We are excited, and I am very, very, very. It's amazing that an 8-year-old just wanted to even sit down and write a book. Because, in these times, some of these children, all they want is tablets, all they want is phones, and their interest is not in sitting down and writing a book. So that is amazing, Zara.
Right.
I promise you. Keep up the good work, and hey, write more books.
That's
Trust
right.
me.
And what can you say to some of the youth that you can inspire them? What would be some things, or what have you even said to your friends?
I told them to buy the book because it's a really good story.
Okay.
Okay, all right. And can you give us some little snippets of your book as far as to how you address anger?
My author's note habit. Do you want me to read it?
You can if you want. You don't have to read the whole book, but
because we want everybody to go out and buy it
Not that
so
book.
that they can
That's
read
right.
it yourself. But you can read maybe a page just to give them a little.
I'll read my author's note.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What inspired me to write this book is that this is a true story. It actually happened to me. I had promises broken to me many times. I want the readers to know that when you are faced with somebody that let you down, do not let them get in your way of being great. You are very special. I'm thankful that my therapist told me it is okay to cry. She also showed me ways to release my sadness in a healthy way. Lastly, I want the readers to know using my tools help the bad feelings not go to my heart. With the support of my therapist and my family, these are the things that work for me. I enjoyed writing my book, and I hope it hits your heart.
Oh,
That is
that's
just
amazing.
amazing. That kind of is a little tearjerker. It kind of brought a little tears to my eyes. So, Zara, if you don't mind me asking, and let me just check with Mom if it's okay, how did that impact you when you experienced that broken promise?
What does that mean?
So how did it impact you? How did it affect you? How did it make you feel?
How did it make you feel?
What do you mean by that?
So how did it must have hurt you. That's what inspired you to write the book. So, how did you feel when that promise that was provided to you or given to you wasn't fulfilled? It didn't come to play.
It felt sad because my dad was over. He came over and we all were eating sushi, and he said, Zara, how about I come over tomorrow at 2:00? And he asked my mom if we were free that day, and we were. So my dad said that he was gonna come. He left the house, and then the next day I was waiting for him. I ate all my breakfast. I put on the best outfit ever.
Aww.
I was looking outside the window for him. Then I opened up the door, and I opened up the door and I looked for him. I went on the driveway, the sidewalk, to see if he was there. And I looked on the driveway if he was there, and he wasn't there. So it felt really bad when he didn't come. So my mom offered to go to Chuck E. Cheese, and something bad happened because when I saw the Chuck E. Cheese, I went over there because I thought it was fun, and then I started punching on the Chuck E. Cheese. Because I told my mom, yes, I told my mom I'm glad that wasn't the real Chuck E. Cheese with somebody inside.
Oh, well, you know what? We really hate that happened. But parents, you hear it from this young baby's mouth. It is very important that we do nothing else but hold true to what it is that we promise. And if it is that we are not able to hold true to that promise, at least reach to explain, give an explanation. Don't let our babies just feel that we've let them down, because it does have a traumatic impact on them.
It does. It really does.
Like my mom told me, some people don't like to use the word promise. They like to say the word I will, but I won't make a promise because I might I
Be
might
able
not show up.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
I
best
do.
thing to do is not say promise. I
Yeah.
agree with you, Zara, because a promise doesn't feel good when it is that it's broken. And a promise
Exactly.
is meant to hold true and to
Yeah.
come forward, not to be
Exactly.
broken. So that, and you know what? Thank you for sharing that. You know, that is something that we as parents need to hear because
Exactly.
it's coming from a place of your heart where it actually did impact you. And we don't realize just how those little things can impact our little people when it is that we do that kind of thing. I've been guilty of it myself too, Zara.
I
So,
have to.
you know, I had to, check myself, and
Yeah.
make sure that I didn't allow that to happen again. But, one thing that I did realize is that I had to apologize and I followed up on it. You know what I'm saying? But that's a good,
Like
go ahead.
like like my mom told me to check yourself before you wreck
Yes.
yourself.
That's right. That's
And
right.
that's so
That's right.
true,
Your
baby.
mom.
That is so true. Because a lot of time we wreck ourselves before we check ourselves. So that's a true statement. But
That's right.
Zara, we also want to hear from Isaiah. We want to know if he's had a bad experience or a broken promise. Because it's all about you all, the youth, and we want to know how you all feel when when your promise has been broken.
I'm trying to think of what.
Just something that maybe you were looking forward to doing and it didn't happen.
Um.
But, but before you do that, Isaiah, can you introduce yourself to Zara for me?
Yeah, okay.
My.
I thought you did that earlier. I apologize. I was very rude, Zara. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name's Isaiah. I'm 11 years old, and I'm the co-host on the junior segment of Why Not Sit.
All right, all right.
So, okay, answer your question. I'm sorry.
So I draw a lot. I do a lot of pencil and marker drawings. I don't know how I should be able
You
to
can
show.
just they can see you.
All right.
It actually they can see it.
I
I
draw a
don't know
lot
if
of
she can right away.
Nikes and type
Hold
stuff.
it up. Yeah, just hold it up. Yeah.
Stuff like this. That's like my best pencil drawing.
We can't see that, Isaiah.
Right, just hold it up. Just hold it up. And yeah, just hold it up so we can see it. They'll be able to see it when they go back and watch it.
Yeah.
But that's really nice. That's talent. That's actually talent. And that's why I say we have to get more into our children, our babies. You'll be surprised if we actually get back into our children. We are raising doctors, lawyers, artists, authors, parents. This is a cry out. This baby have wrote a whole book expressing her feelings, broken promises. We have to do better by our children, because if not, the streets is waiting for them to just come looking or lurking, and the streets is not the place you want to send your children. So it has to start at home. Get involved more with your children. Take them phones away. Take them tablets away and do more personal one-on-ones with your children, because we're losing our children. But I just want to say to you, I am so proud of you, baby. You keep on going, and God bless you triple fold with more and more and more books and anything else your heart desire to do in life.
That's right.
Thank you.
So we want to hear from your mom, Zara. We want to know just what that support looks like from her standpoint, and how she's feeling about all of this.
Hi again. Good evening. Thank you again for having us on. It has been a journey. It has definitely been a journey keeping up with Zara from the day she was born. Zara, she was just something special, and this has just been it's been a roller coaster.
Don't make the siblings jealous.
Zara, she's been in therapy for the past few years, and because I'm one of those parents that if there's something that is inevitably going to affect your kid, just getting ahead of it, getting in front of it.
All right now.
So I wanted to make sure that she was in therapy. We breaking the stigma in the Black community that therapy is the norm.
Yes.
So she went to therapy. She had that trusted relationship with her therapist. So when the inevitable came to, fruition, when it came to her reality, she had someone that was there that was able to walk alongside of her in a way that I can't say that as mom I couldn't, but as a professional that had a rapport with her, it was a easier process for her to talk to her therapist when his broken promises really did affect her. The original Broken Promise book, it wasn't named Broken Promise, but she made it with her therapist.
Okay.
Was the original book. And when Zara came home, she showed me her book. She was like, "Mom, look at this book I made with my therapist. It was colored in, and and all that. She had her story written. It was so cute." And Zara said, "Mom, I want to make a real book."
All right now.
I said, "Well, Zara, this is a real book." I said, "This is a real book," and she said, "No, I want my name I want my book on Amazon, and I want my picture on the back of the book." Because we were reading Sylvie's Lapita book, Sylvie. And Zara loved the author's note. She loved how her picture was on the back. And Zara was like, "I want my book to look like Lapita's." So, of course, as mom, Zara had her lens of reality of what she wanted, her wish. But as mom, it was difficult for me because I'm like, this opens up the doors into my personal life, into my home. And then it leaves you open, for those, whatever, it just leaves you open. And when Zara was just adamant, like, "Mom, I want to write this book." And I told Zara, I said, "You could be anything you want to be from day one. So, I have to get behind you in what if you're feeling so passionate." She was so passionate, like, "Mom, this is what I'm going to do." So I said, "Well, okay, baby, well, let me get behind you."
All right now. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. That is a blessing.
Yeah, so I would just say trust the process. I didn't understand it. I can't say I understand it now, but at the time it was very difficult for me to understand what it was that God was really doing and how God was really moving. And when God say, trust me with your whole heart,
yes, yes.
I literally trusted God, and it was literally God's timing. When I was trying to push it to come out earlier, it was God's timing. And when I say it has taken off. It has taken off in a really good way.
Yeah, it really has, because I was reading reviews, and also I was looking at some of the, when they have it listed as up under the best novel, young authors novel.
Miss Mink, I don't mean to cut you off, baby, but we have a caller, and when we have a caller, we would love to be here. Hello, caller. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
That's good. That's good. What's your name? And you would like to ask Miss Zara something, or would you like to speak to Miss Zara? Because this is all about Miss Zara and her broken promises.
Oh, I was already on the line and I got kicked out, so I'm just calling back to get back on again.
All right now, and who are you?
Yeah.
Hi, Pup.
She say hi, Papa.
Oh yeah, that's my grandbaby. Yes,
okay.
Yes,
all right. See, the support system is real, people. It is real. All right.
So, Pop, how do you feel about all of this? What is your heart feeling about all of this?
I think it brings about a new, not a new perspective, but a new look at a perspective that has always been there. And it's good to see from the grassroots how things have been expressed from the, like you say, from the mouths of babes.
Yes.
Because a lot of times we don't hear from the mouths of the babes, because they don't get a chance to. Now listen, and I think the book that she wrote affects people from all over, all walks of life.
Yes.
And like you said earlier, that it gives the parents a chance to hear what they've been doing from the child's view.
Exactly.
You know, yeah. So I enjoy interacting with God. Anyway, I mean, we have a very good relationship, so hey, when we get together, it's on. So.
And that is so instrumental. That's really good. That is really good. Really good.
A lot of children wish they did have their papa.
Oh, there is papa.
You got a lot of people that don't have their papa. Oh, that is so sweet. That's nice. So Zara, who drew your pictures? Did you come up with the picture and you just told them how that you wanted them, or someone helped you draw those pictures?
We told them how we wanted them because my mom had to go back because the first artist had me like looking like a boy and having bread with a knife in my hand.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh. Wrong answer. Wrong answer.
Okay. Well, that's okay, because sometimes when you don't know better, you don't do better. But when you know better, you do better. So I appreciate that, though. So, yes, that's a good thing. Your book is awesome. I am so proud of you. So are you thinking about writing another one?
Yes.
Okay. All right now. Well, that's what's up. You heard it on Why Not Say It, Miss Zara. Broken promises. Broken promises. Go out and get it. Support your youth. Call in if you would like to talk to her. 515-599-1687. She'll talk back. Talk to her.
That's right. Most definitely. You know, there are so many things that our youth can express. We just have to listen. It's all about listening. We can't shut them out. Can't shut them out. Mom, you wanted to say something?
Yes, just to piggyback off of what you said, that the youth, when you think about, you know, just adults that are walking around with so much unpackaged trauma, unpacked, you know, heartbreak, that it shows up, you know, at some point it shows up. And like Zara explained,
it's freezing.
That Chuck E. Cheese, when that promise was broken, because there were families there were kids there with their father, and it was a trigger for her. But I didn't think that through. But working with the youth, especially around mental health, you know, we really have to think about how these different events affect our children, and it shows up in their behavior. They communicate it through their body language, through their anger. It shows up at school. It shows up at home. So where, you know, you really have to take that time to be intentional, to be an intentional parent, and really dig and get down to the root of things. Zara's book, you know, Zara loves her father. You know, it's never any bash. We're not
right.
Exactly.
Of that. But we wanted to, this book was so intentional because it is the first of its kind that we did go through focus groups to make sure that this book was intentionally written so children could understand that identify your feelings when it could come from your mother, your grandparent, a teacher, a best friend. That broken promise. We had a girl at one of the track meets that related to Zara's book that said one of her friends didn't bring her candy like she said the next day, and she said, I want to punch her in the face. She broke a promise to me. So moving forward into, you know, the purpose of this book is that yes, that is Zara's disappointment and anger, but we all face disappointment and anger. But the question is, how do we handle the disappointment and anger?
Exactly.
What tools do we have? So in Zara's book, she does go through her actual tools that she used in therapy, like screaming in the pillow, affirmations, journaling, you know. So there were things that were mentioned in the book that shows how she pushed through anger, you know. Yeah.
No, I was going to ask that journaling, when you mentioned that, how important or instrumental was that for Zara And I mean, because I
Yeah.
journal too.
Yes, yes, I do too. You know what? I'm a very huge advocate when it comes to children's mental health, especially the Black children's mental health. I'm a huge advocate for mental well-being for the community. And I tell Zara that when you're feeling angry, when you're feeling disappointment, that's energy. And that energy spreads and it spreads to other people. It starts with you and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So I tell Zara, I said, when things occur, such as like, that anger and disappointment and sadness, I want you to write it down.
Right.
So at a very early age, I taught Zara before she was able to write, we're going to draw it. We're going to draw it out how you feel. And then we moved into, I want you to write down how you feel. And now that Zara's 8, sometimes she doesn't feel up to like, Mom, I don't want to write. And I tell Zara, just do it. Just get it done. Let's knock this out. And once she writes it down, I can tell that energy has left her body. It has left her body. Yeah.
That's a good tool. So if you are listening, parents with your children, some of these are learning tools. She's giving you information. Try it. You won't know if it'll help unless you try it. Because a lot of times we ignore our children. And we have to start listening and paying attention. And a lot of us say we know our children, but we really don't. And that's sad. We really don't. Because a lot of these children are crying out. And, a lot of the parents is just not paying attention. For one, because they're too in tune with themselves. And they have to stop and be more in tune with their children. And we can save more of our children if we get back to the basics. A lot of people be like, oh, not in these times. We need to take those times to come up in these times to get our children back, because right now we are losing our children. And you touched on this earlier when you spoke on therapy. With Black people, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. We on Why Not Say It. We feel like that's contagious. Maybe if you try it, you just might find out it's very helpful, not just for your child, but for you, because you could deal with a lot of things that you're going through in your adult life that's trickling down on your child.
That's right. Absolutely, Miss Kiwi. You make a good point. And, it is very important. And I just want to applaud you because there aren't a lot of parents that will seek help because they feel that, the child is either rebelling or, they're not paying attention or the child is just acting bad. Well, there's a reason behind those actions. And so I commend you for taking that charge and stepping out there and being an example to take your baby to seek help. Because a lot of times we can't help them like we want to. We can't help them because we don't know what it is that we're looking for. We think of it as something different. So I commend you, Mom. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to step out there and do that and, seek. But that just goes to show the concern that you have for your daughter. And as you mentioned before, we as, women, for the most part, and I'm going to call us out only because there's a lot of this going on. Stop bashing that baby daddy. Because you're not helping your child when it is that you are bashing the baby daddy.
Exactly.
You are doing more damage than you think.
Exactly.
Stop bashing them. They'll figure it out and find out as they grow older and come into their own way of knowing how to feel. They will figure it out and they'll build their own opinions and feelings about, that other parent. And I'm not just saying for the men, but it's the women too. But I find that we as women do more of the bashing. The men don't.
Oh, yeah.
But yes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when you think about the generational curses,
Yes.
the generational curses is so real.
They are.
And when I, think about where we are right now, as far as like this generation of parents, it's a totally different cloth that they cut from,
Yes, it is. Yes, ma'am.
way back when. And as you said, that the bashing, it does do more harm than good. I think it was a Jan Levan's line that says, and that's a thing that she said that always stuck with me is the men make the daughters and make the sons, as far as the outcome.
Exactly.
As far as the big impact. And it comes with, there are challenges with Zara. Just recently, she said, I hate him, 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 so she's going into, I'm just seeing the turn, and I have to say to her, Zara, we don't hate anybody. Mm-hmm. That hate is a real strong word. We don't hate anyone, but I do want you to understand God, God is the head of our life. Mm-hmm. So when you hate him, that's when you need to be praying the hardest. Mm-hmm. You ask God to, she's like, I want to pray for him. And I said, Zara, the fact that you don't want to pray for him, which means you need to pray even harder, pray even more.
All right,
that
now,
you don't.
Mama. Yes. And
so
that's so true.
I'm very aware of how certain individuals move and how things, the outcome is always the 1 + 1 = 2. Right. Kids become adults, and we've had adults come up to us and tell Zara how, in tears, tell Zara how her book affected them.
Man,
yes.
I can't wait to read it.
And I've heard them say, my mom did X, Y, and Z. I remember my mom kept him from us, or my mother was the reason that, because there's always, other perspectives. There's always two sides. Mm-hmm. But that was the part that I didn't want to get into, was anything of our relationship, because our relationship has nothing to do, or past relationship has nothing to do with the relationship with his daughter.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And for Zara to be so strong, and anybody that knows Zara is a tourist. Zara is one of those kids that she don't ask for much, but when she does open her mouth and say, this is what I want to do, it's like, all right,
let's do it.
Now I know that God is moving through. Okay, what are we doing? And while we're doing it, we're going to make sure that it's done in God's will. We're going to make sure it's done in God's way, not by flesh, because by flesh, people out here that are bashing, saying crazy things, or just out here, what they say, clout chasing.
Yeah. That 3 minutes of fame.
Right. No, we're not. That's not what this is about. Zara and her, just passionately wanted to make sure that her book gets out to help other kids, because when she found out that she's not the only one that is going through with these broken promises, Zara's like, Mom, I want to get my book out to millions. Okay, Zara, well, we're going to do what we need to do.
All right now. And trust me, it's going to get to millions, baby.
Oh, yeah, it's already getting there. That is already
it's there. It's there. We might not see it, but it's there. In Jesus' name, honey. Because anytime a child is doing something that's coming from her heart and wants to share that with other kids, because she know that other kids may be going through the same thing, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. But Miss Zara, I don't see you, but baby, I just want you to know, Miss Zara, where you at, boo? I kind of can share your story with you. I haven't read your book yet, and I am very interested in reading it, and I'm going to read it. But just hearing you speak, I was once a little girl that Dad had gave me a lot of broken promises. But one thing I want you to remember is it's never you. And even though he gave you that broken promises, continue to go on. Continue to love your dad. Just pray for him. And one day maybe God might open up his heart to see where he may have went wrong with you, because you are a beautiful little girl, baby, and you have wrote a whole book. You done did things that even some adults have not even did. So you keep on going, baby, because I am happy and I am very much proud of you. But just know that you are also looking at Miss Kiwi, and I was once that little girl, and I turned out okay.
Yes.
I did. So
you are now, I do have Isaiah. Do you have anything that you would like to ask Zara? Or Zara, is there anything that you would like to ask Isaiah?
you might be able to draw for her one day or something. You gotta open your mouth, because closed mouths don't get fed, nephew.
I just looked you up. You're like the first like thing right as you put your first name into the search bar.
All right now, see?
And I saw that you're on a news article too.
Yeah, see, hey, it's about it's about networking, getting to know people, because maybe she can lead you in a good direction with your drawings. You know what I'm saying? You have to open your mouth, talk to people, let them know what you're trying to do as well, because like I said, they might can help you out and you can help them. You never know.
That's right. That's right.
Something I would do is actually go around to people in your school with like a physical copy of the book and like show them that like I made this. Hey, do you want to check it out? Maybe they would read it, or like give it to their parents so they could read it to other siblings, stuff like that. Because multiple people have bought drawings and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's talking about his drawings. He's introduced his drawings at school. He even have had people to ask him to draw for him. So you got to do a little marketing of your book, if that's okay with your mom. Hey, let the world, because you will touch so many people with what it is that you have expressed. You will inspire so many people with what it is that you
inspired so many people.
Yes,
Small
most
kids,
definitely.
Adults. That's why I say, baby, sky is the limit. Don't
No
ever
limit.
let nobody tell you what you cannot do, because you can do all things through Christ Jesus that strengthen us, baby. So you just keep on going, and I am so proud of you, and trust and believe. Why Not Said is one of your supporters, baby. Always, always.
Can I ask Isaiah something?
Yes, you can.
I like to draw too.
Okay.
All right, that's good. Because drawing really is like you start to focus on the drawing than other things that go on. Like you could think of something bad and then start a drawing, even if it's like a little smiley face guy with the hat on. You can still just like, oh yeah, I want to put this hat on. I want to put a St. Louis hat on. That's just something. Like, just what I do. It's easy. Like, it makes it easier once you go.
So drawing kind of takes your mind away from other things.
Yeah, just like sports and like other stuff like that. Even just going out and riding your bike, but I wouldn't recommend that right now. So.
It's hot.
It's hot. Yeah.
Can you draw something for me?
Yeah, I could. If I could check out your book and look at your drawings and stuff, I could help with your books. If you make more books, which I would hope so.
So maybe next time
to draw for you.
Yeah, what do you want me to draw?
That's what I was gonna ask.
I want to see if you can draw a animal.
Animal? What type of animal?
I'm gonna go with a zebra.
A zebra? Okay, I could probably draw a zebra.
See?
What about a hedgehog?
A what?
A hedgehog.
I could definitely draw a hedgehog.
See? That's what I'm saying. Networking, nephew. You have to open your mouth and network. You never know what you and Miss Zara would come up with. That's what I'm saying. You see these young entrepreneurs, minds is just going all over the place. That's why we have to continue to nourish these babies and get them where they need to go. Because I'm telling you, society don't have nothing good to offer. Point blank, period. I am proud of you guys. Y'all keep up the good work. And trust me, Why Not Say It is going to be involved. Whatever you all want to do, whatever you all need, we are definitely supporting you all and bagging you all up.
And
Zara, real quick, what are some of your favorite hobbies outside of writing? What's some of your favorite hobbies? What are some things you like to do? What is your favorite colors?
Well, this weekend I'm going to the Junior Olympics.
Oh, you are?
Wow.
Wow.
Because I won shot put 7 times, and I won first place. I won first place in shot put 7 times, and I won first place in javelin 3 times.
Oh, that is awesome. Oh my God, that is awesome, baby. Keep up the good work, baby. Yes,
I also like to play basketball, baseball, a lot about a track.
Okay.
I'm trying to ride a bike. But I don't. I have a bike in a basement, but I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
But you know what? You stay busy with track because it sounds like you had track and field, young lady too.
Okay, that's what's up.
What's your favorite color?
Pink,
White.
Okay.
blue,
Okay.
green.
Oh, you like me? You just like colors. Okay.
I like the sorority pink and green.
Oh, wrong sorority.
AKA.
You like okay? Wait a minute, is Mama AKA?
Hello?
Yes. Yeah. Oh.
Because my auntie wants me to be a Delta.
That's it. That one right there. That's me. That's me. Yes. That's the right way to go. No, I love all the sisterhoods. So I'm not going to talk. I don't talk bad about my sisterhoods. None of them. But Delta, yes, I would encourage you before it is that you join a sorority, do your research. When you get up there, yes, do your research.
My big brother Dominic is in a sorority.
He's a fraternity? Okay.
Okay.
He Sigma. He did like a concert for everybody.
Okay. I was a Sigma Silhouette when I was in college. Before it was that I pledged Delta, I was a Sigma Silhouette. So that was just like the little sisters group that they had. And we would perform with the Sigmas, the brothers. And I also ran for Miss Black and Gold for the Alphas. So you know what? Hey, learn about them though. Learn about them so that you will know what those different sororities and even your brother's fraternity represents, so that when you make that choice, then you will know what it is that you are getting into.
I'm gonna make the choice of being an AKA.
Oh, Zara!
Okay. She already told she liked the pink and the green color.
I'm gonna be a pediatrician.
Oh, that is amazing. Yes, go for it. Yes, go for it. So that's one of your goals. Well, you already done started the books. You done already started writing. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. Isaiah, I think you wanted to say something. Oh Lord, did you forget what you wanted to say? Oh, Grandpa, you want to still say something? Grandpa's still hanging on. That's right, Grandpa. That's right.
I know it's past my bedtime. No, I'm just joking. But you know, a lot of times when I'm speaking to Zara in the evening, and Mom, and then Zara is getting ready for bed, and she says her prayers every night, before she goes to sleep. Oh, and so sometimes I get a chance to sit in on that prayer.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome.
And to sit in and to hear Zara pray before she go to bed tonight, for me, was awesome.
I know that's right.
I mean, it was something that I wasn't used to hearing somebody her age. We talking about 6, 7, 8 years old, and
right now
she's praying out, and with the Holy Spirit is coming out, naturally.
That's what's up.
And
you know what, though?
It's definitely awesome.
I'm going to say this, Grandpa. You play a big role in that. I'm going to let you know that. Because my mom and my stepfather, they play a big role in my 2 youngest nieces' lives. And my baby niece, her name is Milani. So shout out to Milani.
My granddaughter.
And shout out to my Bell. Those are my sister's grandchildren. And she got a praying soul too.
Yes,
her youngest one.
Yes, that one got a praying soul. Yes, she do. So Zara, I just want to say to you, your papa and your mother, a family that prays together stays together. And you are doing a wonderful job, baby. I promise you are. Because sometimes, even though parents might not want to admit it, sometimes our children is the one that really keep us on that straight and narrow. They keep us in order. Because I'm going to tell you, I have a 6-year-old granddaughter, the one who my sister was just speaking about. And she does. She's a praying little sister too. So one day I hope you all will be able to meet, because they wanted to be here, but they wasn't able to be here tonight. But you just keep on going, baby. Hey, I commend you. I commend your mom. Pawpaw, I commend you too, because we need more pawpaws in these children's lives, because hey, a lot of us don't have grandparents, and I'm gonna tell you, I miss mine. So love on your grandpa too, Zara, as much as you can, cause hey,
and grandma if she's alive too. Hey, love on them.
Yeah, and if grandma alive too, love on her too, baby.
Well, we got Nana. You know, so we don't want to leave Nana out.
All right, now shout out to Nana too, boo. I love you too, honey. Cause hey, without family, hey, these kids will be lost, and they would find family in the streets, and we definitely don't want them to do that, because the streets have nothing good to offer. So hey,
can I pass out?
You can.
Yes, you can. Oh, thank you, Lord, sending the baby. Come on, baby. Yes, you can. Before you start, Zara, let me ask Isaiah, is it anything else that you would like to say to Zara? Maybe you want to, after the show, or even maybe ask her, can you reach out to your auntie to get her number so you can be able to draw the picture for her? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. That's it?
Yeah.
All right, Miss Zara, it's all yours. Take us home.
Thank you, Lord, for bringing us here and bringing us together. Thank you, Lord, for telling us and letting us be here. Thank you for letting us be alive. Thank you for letting us live, God. Thank you for praying for us every day. Thank you. Every time we do something wrong, you always forgive us.
Thank you,
Lord. Thank you, Jesus, for all the food, money, prayers that somebody sends, birthday gifts, all of it. Thank you, Lord, for all the stuff you have given us, and risked your life.
Yes, in Jesus' name, amen.
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 Yes. You want me to say my bedtime prayer?
You got your prayer? Okay, what's your bedtime prayer?
Say your bedtime
prayer. Dear God, best as I sleep, from my head down to my feet, plus my family, my friends, forgive for any sins. Let your angels guide me all through the night and wake me up in the morning light. Thank you for your son and thank you for my life. Bless the whole world, dear Lord. I love you. Amen. Good night.
Amen. Amen. Zara, now is that in your book?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
but I love it. I love it.
I do too.
Well,
hey,
you know what?
Hold on, Miss Mink. Just maybe you might think about throwing that out there in one of your books as well at the end, for inspiration for the kids, because that's teaching the little kids how to pray. That was a really nice prayer. I appreciate that. I receive all that, baby.
Me too. Yes. To hear it from a babe is such a blessing. Yes, most definitely a blessing. I want to thank your mom, Zara, if she's still there. Thank you, Mom, for sharing her with us tonight. Thank you for sharing with us tonight. We really appreciate it. You have blessed Why Not Say It tonight. It means a lot, because that's one of our goals, is making sure that we are capturing our youth, allowing our youth's voice to be heard, and hopefully opening up the minds of our season so that we can all come together as it is written and as God has always ordained it, is for us to be able to, be as one. So we want to thank you, and we want to thank Pop that called in. Also, we didn't get a chance to speak to Nana, but thank you, Nana, for, because without them, there would be no you. Without you, there is no Zara. So we really appreciate it.
Well, thank you guys again for, the way that God worked for us to even be connected to you all, to be here tonight. So I just thank God for the obedience of how the wiring got connected. Yes. So I'm so appreciative of you all. Thank you, Isaiah, for sharing your talent. You are so skilled. Continue doing what you're doing. Such a confident young man. I so appreciate you guys for just having this platform, because it's so much needed. and we couldn't do it without each other, coming together in unity.
All right now.
We have something for Zara, and we'll get your address to send it, and we're gonna invite her back because we're gonna want to know where she's at later.
Most definitely to do an update on where Zara is. Yes, Zara, we love you, we thank you, and we appreciate you so much.
We is gonna do a story on her on the 7th of August.
Okay.
They're gonna do a story on her at the library. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I know she's really excited about that.
All right now, that's good. Well, if you all have a link to that, or if it's any way that we can watch it after it's done, let us know so we can watch it. All right.
I sure will. I'll send it right over to you guys.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, we appreciate you all for coming. May God continue to bless you, sweetie, in all that you do. God bless you as well, Isaiah. Thank you, because you always right on time for our Reach One, Teach One. Thank you. Shout out to Paige over there for always being dutiful of bringing him here. And hey, to the next time, Zara, get him, girl, get him. Why not say it? Most definitely.
Amen.
Thank you, Daddy.
Papa, we love you as well.
All right, thank you. Love you guys too. Keep up the good work.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pour your lyric on the track. Come and go. Alright. Lyric pour you on the track. Yeah, we got them fake friends. Yeah, they come and go. Messing with the wrong crowd. Messing up my flow. Wasting time on people. That's not gonna help me grow. Nothing gonna change until you show them how it's done. I'm just gonna sit back and let them have their fun. Talking all that stuff, but not gonna have a one-on-one.
Put my time and effort into people, they don't like me. And yeah, they see me grinding, and now they wanna fight me. Thought they had my back, but loyalty ain't nothing. Got my name in their mouth, but in my face be bugging. Not trying to own up to all that stuff they be saying. Got a goal in life, so now I'ma achieve it.
Fake friends, we got them fake friends. Can't trust nobody, cause people so cocky. Loyalty ain't nothing. They got them butterflies every time we walk in. We got them blushing. Fake friends, we got them fake friends. Can't trust nobody, cause people so cocky. Loyalty ain't nothing. They got them butterflies every time we walk in. We got them blushing. Yeah. Can't never catch us like can't never. We are top tier. I swear these girls be tryna be us. Can't never achieve, cause we are sisters. Ain't nobody compare, cause we tryna be millionaires.
Say in my face when we hating, I'm winning. Say that you rockin' me, you was just kidding. Put all my trust in a person that don't like me. Stuck up on drama, now they dislike me. People so pressed when the start all this mess. Told you do colors, now see what's less. See what's less.
Fake friends, we got them fake friends. Can't trust nobody, cause people so cocky. Loyalty ain't nothing. They got them